Gonna take it to a whole nother level. Hey guys, thank you for watching. I just want to do a little update video. So I just released my video, The Double-Edged Sword of IGF-1, as well as a Sprint 8 hit and my physique progress. So you can check it out right there. First off, definitely check out that video, guys. It's not just another video that I publish. I know I do publish fairly regularly, so you know, sometimes it kind of can have like a diminishing effect in the value of videos. But this video is worth watching. It's just, to me, it's, first off, IGF-1 is a very kind of a popular and controversial topic, and it's a very complex you know, substance in the body, and so I really enjoyed making that video. Now, why am I making this video? Well, one, to talk about that video, but more importantly, I was actually, it took me hours to make that video. I just got into the zone and I totally enjoyed it, guys, because to me, it's not just information for you, it's actually information for me. Like, I'm actually absorbing this and learning this as I go. So these video projects are almost like research projects, and that's exciting because to me, knowledge is priceless, especially when it's applied, or information for that matter, you know, same thing. But the point is this: I am about to, actually I just hit 24 hours of fasting. Can you believe that? So my last meal was yesterday at around 12:45 for lunch, and then I had a client at 1, and then I had a little gap between. I started working on the video, and then I had another client, and then I worked on the video, and then one last client. And then after my last client, I was like, you know what? I'm getting off early today. Let me just keep working on this video and see where it goes. And I was like, because sometimes I like to put the video off and work on it a little and kind of chip away at it. But as I was working on it, I was just coming across so much interesting information that I was just like in a zone, you know, kind of like if you were at school and you kind of like, you know, you pull off like an all-nighter or just doing whatever. I didn't do that, but I did kind of leave here late, like around almost like 10 o'clock last night. And so, you know, one of my rules is I don't like to eat past 10, all right, or past 9, or circadian rhythm aspect of blood glucose and so forth. And okay, so I was like, you know what, let's optimize this scenario and let me go ahead and fast. So I was like, okay, so it'll be a longer fasting window since I started at 12:45, and so as I was saying, it'll be a longer fasting window since I started at 12:45, right? So I was like, okay, if I break the fast and have breakfast at, like, let's say, you know, 6 or 7, that's a nice length of time, right? I mean, that's a nice fasting window. But then I was like, so today's Friday, and it's like I actually get off. I finished my day at 1 today, right? So I was like, you know what? Why don't you just ride it and see what happens? Because I've done a 24-hour fast before, but it was a juice fast. And actually, you can see this video here where I did that. It was back in 2015, okay? But I've never done just like a water fast, where like no juice, no food whatsoever. And I just did it. This is my first time doing it. I just did it. It's like 1:11 p.m. right now. And so it's been 24 hours. And I feel, let me just tell you, first off, I feel like I have caffeine in my system. Like, I hear about people say, I know it's 24 hours is not a long time, but it kind of is actually for a lot of people. For people who do this, that's like the minimal probably, right? But for me, that's a big deal because I've never done 24 hours, right? I've always done 12 or 18 or even 20 sometimes. But 24, I mean, I think also the power of it being effective was distraction. I was so busy on this video, and also I was busy working. I had to get up early to work today, so just being occupied, and I'm not hungry right now. But I'm definitely going to break the fast. I'm going to go probably to Good Karma and get myself one of the awesome heart chakra smoothies, which is like beaten turmeric and fruit, and just, it's an amazing smoothie. And I'll probably get the Fireburger salad. But with that being said, the biggest thing I like about it is the autophagic benefits of fasting, and particularly doing 24 hours on a water fast. I think it's phenomenal. And by the way, this morning I was about 151.5, which is fine. That doesn't concern me at all. Some people think, oh, I'm losing muscle. No, it's water. It's probably water and just also cleaning out my system. In fact, I'm probably going to get even a little bit more muscle from this, believe it or not, because of the anabolic rebound. And I'll make sure I keep that a healthy anabolic rebound, of course, by modulating my nutrition and my training. In fact, I lifted weights this morning, so that was really cool. So fasted resistance training And then the biggest thing people talk about is the growth hormone increase from fasting, which has been shown to occur, of course. The body has these feedback loops, okay? So it's kind of like your body always wants to be balanced. So it's kind of like we manipulate so we can facilitate, and that's really cool. So again, guys, you know, I'm not going to give you guys an earful about complaining about why, you know, views and subs and stuff. You know what? I just enjoy this stuff, you know, and I'm going to just exercise a little bit of humility and just kind of just deliver, you know. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you haven't seen the video, guys, Double-Edged Sword, please watch it. It's a great video. Not just because I worked hard on it, because of the information about IGF-1 and the controversy. And it's kind of a trade-off or a paradox with IGF-1, but I think that my video is probably one of the few in terms of, I mean, there's an article out there that's phenomenal that it really kind of hits it hard. But I offer my perspective on it, and so this is not a common discussion, and in this video I talk about it. So thank you guys for watching. Tune in next time.